Hey, what's up, 4chan? So, I finished what needed to be finished in the tunnel, and I've also got the M16 wall by. I don't know why the mag's not there, because it's there in Radiant and on the world model, but whatever. Textures, upscaled, looking very good. Um, the lighting's fixed. This whole strip thing going all the way over there has been added in, and looks good. And then we also have these dividers right here in between the two lanes. And it stretches all the way. So I'm going to show a little part right here. And no, I didn't add those little hole things for these that hold these in place. They're not really noticeable, but I still want to, just for detail's sake. We have these pillars here. I finished these, and this is all geo. Clipping through it for some damn reason. I don't know why. No, it's good. It's all right. But yeah, none of this is models. It's all um, yeah, I really don't understand why, but for some reason I can't just have bullet. I can't just have like weapon bullet clipping and no player structure at the same time. It's got to be one or the other. It's got to be all or nothing, I guess, which is kind of fucking annoying. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm a little on edge because I've been sick for a while. I'm sure you can hear it. And it's 80 degrees in the whole house, and the whole family can't figure out why it's 80 degrees. It's a bit annoying when you're sweating constantly all day in your own home. Um, and I'm unmedicated because I forgot to grab my meds when I left for the weekend, so that's good. But let's see if I can clip through this. Yes, this is fixed. There was an issue where I could clip through it, but I'm aware that this looks kind of shitty. I didn't fix the texturing on this part yet, but I will. 1 second. How do I pause the recording instead of just stopping it? I guess I can't because I have to cough. That's kind of fucking retarded. OBS should probably implement that as a feature. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was a thing, but I guess it's not. 1 second. Okay, we're good. So, this is all Geo 2. This is what I was focusing on mainly this weekend. I don't know why there's a little like weird UV thing there. I guess I can fix that, but I don't really. Yeah, that might need to be fixed, but. And I'm holding the CUDA to show people that this is Black Ops 3. Because a lot of people don't believe me when I tell them that it is Black Ops 3. And I'm not even trying to toot my own horn, that's legitimately an issue. Because once I pull out the M16, and it's combined with the walking animation and the jumping animation and everything, and the lighting, and the map, with all of its original texturing and models and everything in the exact same place where it was, people tend to look at that and yeah, I think you're just bullshitting when you've had some like graphics mod for Black Ops 2, but no, this is Black Ops 3. And when I go into the settings, yes, this is Black Ops 3, but I would like to change all this, to be fair. Let me reset spawning. Also, I've improved this asphalt chunks texture, so the cracks are actually defined better, and there's more detail here. And it's actually an organic normal map now, because the original was the original, and it looked like shit, so... I'm surprised I didn't die when I went in there. Isn't that a separate zone? Because zombies spawn over there. Like, only when you walk in there, and like, you can't have them spawning when you're out here. Because all they're gonna do is go into there and then get stuck, so, like, that's gotta be a separate zone, so I'm amazed I didn't die there, but whatever. Did you see something cool there for a second? I bet you did. I'm just gonna give it to myself. I don't think it has sound right now. Yeah, it's gotta be fixed. I never fixed the, I guess I never got to fix the ADS thing. So yeah, my, friend who's scripting the bus right now, who's consequently having a lot of issues. He suggested I put the Peacekeeper in, so I've done that. And the materials look wonderful on it. But it's gonna need tweaking. So, speaking of more wall buys, so there's actually a lot of, like, different wall buys on the map that are hidden. And what I mean by that is, over here, I'm going to show you something that you hadn't seen before, and also notice that the lighting's been fixed, finally. The lighting's finally been fixed. I'm going to put God mode on, because if I run over here and try to buy this gun, it's gonna probably kill me. So this M16 is located here in town for the race game mode that was cut. But all of the spawns and everything for the weapons, where they would have been in that game mode, is still in the D3DBSB file. So what I'm going to do is just incorporate those wall buys, and it's probably just going to be M16 here, and then M16 up there, or MP5 up there, or something like that. But, something about the geo and the way the lava looks, it just looks off to me. It's like it's not done properly. I don't know why. Admittedly, it doesn't look as good as if I were to have used models, and I probably should do that at some point. So I do have God mode on still, right? Nope. Or yeah, I do. Okay. So the lighting's not fucked over here, and I'm gonna update the map so that, oh shit, that actually scared me. I'm gonna update the map so that this is playable. Just don't walk into the bar, and don't go too close over to that M16 wall by. You'll know why. And over here, I can probably fall straight through the map too. Nothing's been done over here really, besides the fact that it's been fixed over here, and you can actually see what's going on. What I suspected was exactly right too. Oh hey, a little sphere. What I suspected was exactly right. So I had the wrong LUT on, and I had the testing LUT that I was using, and I had it on as the map's LUT except for the default LUT. So whenever it would switch to the third LUT, the other pixels in a LUT map are black if there's no LUT defined there, so it just naturally went to black. Fade to black. So, I think that's really it. I didn't do a lot. To me, it feels like a lot, because I did do a lot, technically, but it's not a lot in comparison to the entirety of this map. And one thing that I don't like, though, is I don't have a cleanup script for this map, so when I go into another area, the zombies just don't spawn, because they're all the way over there, traversing slowly over to where I'm at. And that was something that they fixed in Black Ops 2, but in this, I just don't have that, so... in most maps, actually, there's a cleanup script for zombies where it cleans up all the zombies that are too far from you to keep the flow going, so that zombies are spawning where you're at and everything's just going well. That should be happening by default, honestly. I'm not aware of why this would be going on. But yeah. Another update too is this whole breakout thing. This has been complete, and zombies will spawn and they'll walk to here, but they're supposed to be like jumping down a little bit. And it was such a pain in the ass doing all this stuff here, and this is visible still. The Peacekeeper sounds so bad on Black Ops 3's engine. So for those that are not aware, Black Ops 2 and all of the games before had a better sound system because for guns that have one sound defined as their firing sound, it was very consistent when you'd shoot in fully automatic. But you can hear something does not quite sound right. It's like stuttering, and it sounds horrible. But I refuse to use loop firing sounds because it's cheap, it doesn't work, it's just awful, and it encourages laziness. Well, not I guess not laziness, because I guess technically it takes more effort to make something that arguably sounds horrible because you can hear the loop repeating. You don't get to have any pitch variance on the gun to give it variety or anything like that. You know, it's just a waste. It's a waste of time to set up. Do you hear that? Like, what is the problem? I'm gonna go into Bus Depot and fire this off. So it sounds like kind of okay, but I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Anyways, the lighting here has been fixed as well. And when I walk in here, you can see how the lighting comes in. It looks exactly like Black Ops 2. Exactly like the Black Ops 2 TranZit. I'm very proud of myself for that. I'm not really sure what else to show off, to be honest. I fixed this glass brick, but it looks gray now. It doesn't look white. I don't know what to do about that because I want it to be glossy, but at the same time I want it to be white. So, I don't know. It just sucks. It's very finicky, and there's a lot that I have to do to actually get it looking good, you know. Um, but I don't want to go the route of giving it a black color map because you don't want to do that for glass. It'll just make it look like metal cubes, which is not what you want if it's glass. There's got to be some like underlying absorption for the color map to absorb some of the specularity there when you look down. Because at the end of the day, it is glass and not metal. And one more thing for the zombie models. Apparently there's somebody else who's ported the zombie models for TranZit. And I'm using Clicks. I'm using Clicks' pack right now. And I don't know where the dude's at. He's MIA right now. Apparently he's working on video game projects, but nobody can get a hold of him like ever. Um, but these are his, and in my opinion, and I don't mean to like shit talk the guy, but they're not very good. Like if you look up close, I know you probably can't see. Wow, they should not be clipping in with each other like that. The heads are not aligned with the bodies at all. They just don't look right, and it's missing like half of the models for the bodies and everything. So that's why it, for some like something looks off with the gameplay of this, and that's probably why. Is because there's the orange engineer jacket zombies are gone. A lot of other zombies are gone. It's just a very, very small selection of them. I don't know the first thing about porting zombie models. I wish there was a tutorial. I wish somebody was willing to like sit down and explain it to me, or just lay down like um a list of things that need to be done, and I'll figure out how to do them myself if I have to because I like to learn that way. I'm very good with like self teaching myself stuff. Um, but I would port my own whole pack of these models and upload them to the public if I could, but I don't know how to do them. So, and I doubt that anybody who I'm gonna be sourcing my zombie models from are gonna be willing to let me inquire them about putting them up publicly so other people could use them. Because as it stands right now, there are no public TranZit zombie models available at all for use. In fact, I don't think there are any Black Ops 2 zombie models available for use right now. There's Black Ops 1 models, there's I think World at War models. Actually, I doubt that because they're kind of primitive, but it's just Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Cold War, and beyond, but nothing from Black Ops 2, and that's kind of disappointing to me. You'd think there would be more, but unfortunately not. And it's a very tedious, difficult process to get them ported. So that may be why there's not a lot. But I'm willing to bet somebody has like a really, really good port of them, and he's just decided that it's not really worth it to publish. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to make do. I've got some people reaching out, offering help. So, anyways, um, I appreciate you watching. I'm aware that some of my geometry, for these cracks and asphalt, when it comes to some of the stuff that I didn't put a whole ton of time into, it kind of looks shitty because it's not. Actually, this looks pretty good. I don't know why there's like little seams and stuff here. Yeah, yeah. Listen to that stank. Do you hear how bad that is? It's like clipping onto itself, stuttering. It sounds awful. There's like no way to fix that without modifying the game's engine. You can't really do that, so whatever. But anyways, thanks for watching. It's kind of a lackluster update, but in terms of everything, like the tunnel wise, everything's complete in here. I mean, it's got everything. It's got the wall die, it's got the spawns, it's got all the geometry, it's got pretty much everything going. Uh, I mean, that's pretty much it for it. I doubt I'll need to do anything else besides some texture fixes and whatever, but and the occasional missing piece of geometry. But yeah, so that's the bus depot, that's tunnel, that's the entire diner and gas station and cabin area. Junkyard hasn't really been worked on yet. It's probably going to lay dormant for a while. I might actually, depending on what happens, I really would like it for this not to be the case, but depending on what happens, I might honestly end up releasing the map before this area is even done and just disabling the trigger for now so you can't run in here, but I'm going to try to make sure that doesn't happen. I really don't want these to be debris buys, though. I want the fences to swing open. Like, I want fence doors here. And it plays like the Kinder Toten fence door when you open it. It plays that sound. And here it's just like another mystery box location and a bunch of cars just trashed and stuff. And there's like a middle area with cars. And it's going to be... how about this? Do you know how Nuketown had... it had like the... It's like certain maps had this little room where it's a bunch of goodies and stuff, where it's like the Bowie knife, um, what was it? The Bowie knife. I'm not gonna put Galvanuckles here because they're literally right over there, but not the wall by yet, but it will be here. I might just put like a bunch of like I don't know. I really don't know. I think a perk or something. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, this I gotta fix this, and then this whole piece going all the way over to, this other area is gonna be done. And this is all organic geo too. It's just kind of messy right now. I promise none of this is models, except for like the occasional piece that's just like really, really finicky. Like some of this stuff, some of these ribs here are models, I think. No, actually, I think this is organic, but whatever. Um, yeah, so I'm slowly working on town more, and this whole piece with all this geometry here, this has all been textured, so this whole like destroyed, ruptured earth part's fixed. And I'll make sure, I don't know why this is like a sharp thing here, it shouldn't be, but whatever. But yeah. And then you finally see this in game, this looks good. And then I'll just have to do like the entire rest of the building. I guess. This whole like frame model thing is missing. And I was gonna work on the barbershop and finish the floor in here and try to get some of the more detailed parts out of the way, but I guess I forgot. I don't know why lighting's. Oh no, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. So in terms of the dark shadows, um, I'm just gonna have to add like fill lights, like what Slayan did for his town. Because what he did was he added a bunch of lights the color of the sky in, and then he made them like probe lights for like lighting bake, so that they're not actual lights. It's more of just like lighting fill, and that's what I'm gonna have to do. So at this point, because um, I don't know, things. It's just not working out the way that I wanted it to. Black Ops 2's got some kind of thing where the shadows are less harsh. In Black Ops 3, they just chose contrast over control all the way, and so I'm gonna have to account for that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this update. Admittedly, this detail for this asphalt does look a little better than the original, but I want to keep pushing for more detail. And that looks a little smooth. I gotta jagged that out a little bit. Um, but yeah, I'll see y'all see y'all next time. This is about as much as I've gotten complete so far. It's pretty much almost all of it. See, so all right.